Are you recording? You gonna give me an error sign? No? Okay, hello everyone! Squee here with Piff.
Hi!
Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z League Season 8, Week 1 of the playoffs. This appears to be working because the last time I clicked the button and gave the best intro ever, it didn't work.
Yeah.
It just said no. It was like that, no. But we're back! And we are still in round 1 of the playoffs, of week 1 of the playoffs, or week 1 of round 1 of the, I don't really know. But anyway, it's the first playoffs. The first time these teams are facing each other outside the main season. And we, last episode, had 2 really amazing matches. I'm hoping this trend continues. Because right now we've got Team Cold versus the Androids. And Team Cold is definitely the underdogs here. Androids, a very powerful team. But that said, Team Cold has been improving, and they were very impressive last week. I'm wondering if they're going to keep that going this week, if we're going to have another upset, because those are the best. I mean, unless you're the team that doesn't want the upset, then those are the worst. But all that said, let's find out. Cold versus Androids. Let's do this.
I love how you're just like, those are the best, unless you have the complete opposite opinion.
Because I'm supposed to be objective. And really, that's the only way to be objective. It's like those people,
say everyone's right in their own way.
That's like those people that are like, this video game review is too subjective. It's an opinion. What did you expect? Did you expect them to go, these mechanics suck unless you like them, and then they're great.
Great. Unless you like that kind of thing, then they're good.
Yeah. And it's Cooler versus Android 16. Again, I think Androids definitely have the advantage here. Cold is a powerful team when they're working. And, you know, like I said, we saw hints like last week of some really powerful builds that we're hoping they're carrying over to the postseason.
So far, Team Cold's doing really well, and we might see another upset, but I don't know. I think the Androids may have a severe advantage in these particular matches.
It's possible, but I'm very excited to see King Cold again. He was amazing last week out of the blue. He's got a very interesting build again this week. Attack +2, tension up, Dragon Crush, which gives him better smash attacks. Well, more smash attacks. So I'm very interested to see if he pulls that off. And so far, Cooler doing okay. He's got the advantage here. And Darkness Eye Beam does not connect. 16's like, no thank you, sir. I want none of it.
Sir.
No thank you, sir. Oh, he goes Max Cooler. Don't even know what that means. You think that's what he says to himself? Gotta go Max Cooler. Yeah. I like to call this Statue of Liberty Cooler.
I want to call him Coolest.
The coolest? I get it. It's clever. It's clever. I want to call him wears a shirt but no pants.
Call that a shirt?
Yeah. It's a tank top.
A loose-fitting tank top.
And the coolest dealer hat ever.
You think it was for people with larger arms and he just kind of bought
They didn't have his size.
Oh.
When he went to the transformation store. And in comes King Cold. 16 winning that battle, but still not doing so hot himself. He needs to tag out pretty quickly here. Doing some nice damage, though.
Very nice damage. Holy crap. I have to say, it looks like, so far, it looks like the Androids have the upper hand. He might need to tag after this. It would be a good move.
It would be.
Doesn't.
And the Cold needs to try and take him out. This is a good way to do it because he's got Power Body. Nicely done. Power Body is a bad thing for Team Cold. They rely a lot on melee. An ultimate blocked, and he just barely had the energy to do it. Holy cow.
Without getting stunned. Stuns usually don't do too much, but every once in a while you can dish out some severe damage.
Yeah, that could have been bad, but it wasn't.
Yeah. But it's fine now. It's fine.
It's good. It's fine. It's all good. And Ader's anger. Oh, what?
He smacks him out of it. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, he's like, no, sir.
Powers are flying around and facing Frankenstein's monster. I'd slap him in the face if he tried to explode on me. That's what I would do.
And King Cole doing a lot better now that he's not facing someone with power body. King's dignity. He has that? Is that a thing that he has?
Yeah.
Huh.
Move.
Well, good for him. I didn't really... He didn't strike me as the kind that would care about such things.
Every once in a while I go and activate my I'm okay at being a commentator, but most times I don't have enough energy for that.
My only B1 is called absent-minded. It just makes me worse. It kind of sucks.
For some reason I constantly activate it.
Every time I have the bars, it's just instant activation. What were we talking about? I keep wanting...
Look at the Ader's anger! Gone in for another explosive death move.
I keep meaning to fix that, but then it activates. Lock-on Buster misses, and the android's starting to get a huge lead here.
You gotta lock on before you buster. That's the entire point of the move.
Yeah, well, don't tell him how to use the move he made, Piff. He knows what he's doing badly. Gosh, you know, I almost felt like that B2 just it wasn't even worth it. Like, he didn't even know it was there.
Ader's anger. He is so angry all the time. Stop it.
Yeah, like, I want to see Ader just sit down, listen to some soothing ocean sounds. Not think about people hurting Goku.
Yeah.
Therapy with him's got to be, that therapist has got to be paid a lot of money. Let me tell you. He's like, and then there were my parents' explosion.
And then I went to Starbucks today. Don't even get me started.
That's the little-known secret, folks. The strongest characters in Dragon Ball universe are the therapists of the Z Warriors, because they've got to be able to take the outbursts. Gallic Gun dodged-ish. Not really.
Yeah,
Huh. Well, Ader's gone. I mean, Cold's still in this. They've still got Mecha Frieza. They've still got regular Frieza.
The android's got so much more, though.
It's true. I said they're in this. I didn't say they're winning. Oh, look! He can do the same thing!
Oh, no! He's too powerful!
For about the same amount of effectiveness. Hey, wait. Is that treasure in that ship? Is there booty? No, cool it. Steve, pan around. Steve. Yes! There is! Look at that! I saw sparklies! Guys, stop fighting. Stop fighting real quick. Get me the sparklies. Guys, see that? You see that? Those could be fish, but I think they're treasure.
I'm quite sure it's the Kraken's illusion to lure you into certain doom.
Guys, stop it. Stop hitting. Why is everyone always fighting?
This is because the one time they stopped and told them to do it again.
Well, that was then. That was before I had anything to gain from their peace. Any tags? Well done, Metacooler. In comes Mecha Frieza.
Now they're in it. Now they're in it. Before they were out of it, but they stepped back in it.
See? You see, they're right there. They're right there. Just go get them. Just stop it. Just stop it. It's like no one listens to me.
Just grabs the controller.
It's like they're quite clearly fish, but I don't care. Maybe they're fish-shaped jewels. And the best part is, there's no fish anywhere else. It's like they're all taking shelter in there because holy crap, there's people like decimating the ocean over here. And,
Jeez.
wow, Mecha Frieza, barely been touched so far.
Yeah, doing very well against actually a pretty decent character, to be completely honest.
Uh-huh.
Which is surprising for Mecha Frieza, because usually it is like a once and done sort of character. You throw out a large explosion ball, and then you just kind of let him do his thing for the rest of the match. But it looks like there's an actual like melee sustained build on this, which is pretty good.
High-speed clash. Baby Vegeta wins it. He's sticking in there. He's still alive.
He's very much sticking in there. Holy crap. It looks like
not so much anymore. No, he's still alive though.
Yeah, no, Mecha Frieza has been trying his damnedest to take him down. He's just too sturdy.
Yeah, and this is not looking good. Team Cold has to get through Cell and 17.
Yeah, two of their, in my opinion, highest characters.
Oh yeah, we just saw 17 absolutely tear Nova Shinron apart like it was nothing.
Yeah, these two that are coming up are pretty much the star players of their team.
Of the Xanarkanabes.
Of the Xanarkanabes. You said it.
You said, I'm sorry, you said the magic word, you said star players.
Yeah, star player.
Of the Xanarkanabes.
Yeah.
If ever there was a team that didn't fit the Dragon Ball Z Universe theme, it would be...
Rebirth!
Oh my god, there you go! Well done!
That was a combo! Hit away with another character, tag him in.
Yes! That was cool. Congratulations, you gave Cell more things to beat up.
It's true. It's all true.
Still, I mean, it's a good play because Metacooler is not a horrible character, and he's still got a net advantage of health.
Yeah, I think they still have a general advantage even after the rebirth. They're still ahead.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of just a small skip to maybe doing something, but right now he's just getting his little bionic booty kicked.
Like I said, he just gave Cell more to beat up.
Oh, here he goes. There's a few hits in there.
Yeah.
So he needs to tag again and do pretty much that trick all over again.
And he could do it. He could tag.
There you go. He's going for he doesn't want to tag. He wants these dashes. He wants them now.
Not bad dashes, though. It's not bad damage at all. That might be the end of him, though. He may be paying with that with his life. No, he's still there. Wow, he's actually not doing bad. And he tags!
And he tags! Oh my gosh! Back in it again! My goodness, they are playing the biggest tag game I have ever seen. That is a massive combo I have not even witnessed once in this league. I didn't even know that could be a thing.
Yeah.
One person knocks him away, the other person comes in and then does the move, and the other person doesn't have enough time to recover.
Very impressive. Team Cold is... it's kind of weird now. Team Cold does not have the stronger players, but right now, they've got the better technique.
They have a ridiculous technique. Holy crap. As I said before, I really think the androids have the upper edge on this in a lot of different cases. But right now, it looks like Team Cold might actually take this. Surprisingly, from a come-behind sort of, I wouldn't say victory, but
that was
it looks
really smart on the android's part.
Yeah. But the androids are no suckers. They also play the tag game. They're no slouches.
What is going on here? If Team Cold wins this, but this is just a week where the teams that you did not expect to win are winning. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
But it looks like he's setting up for B2. That's pretty good.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, Mecha Frieza hasn't had a chance to do much of anything.
He needs to tag, but he's not going to get a chance.
No, that's it for Mecha Frieza. Jeez. However, full power Frieza is going to be able to come in, and Android 17 has no energy. And if full power Frieza is aggressive, you know, before he gets a chance to charge his energy back, No, that's cool. That's fine. You do you, Frieza. You do you. A Barrage Death Beam. That's cool. It's not like you're set up to do your ultimate or anything.
He dodged all of that. I think he did a double dodge.
I think so.
Which is intense. Holy crap. As much as I would have loved to see that ultimate, I think Frieza was right to hold off on that. He just wasn't in a good position to actually fire one off accurately.
His best
move was...
Whoa! What?
Nice early tag. That might actually get him back another bar.
Yeah. Holy cow! Yeah. Well, and they have to. They have to play this tag game now. They're way in the way behind. And it's just
he might actually pull off a B2. No, he's doing a charge. He could have actually pulled off his rebirth again, which would have been pretty entertaining.
I don't even remember what Metacooler's ultimate is. It's been so long since he's used it. And
could try using it right now, but
yeah, it looks like he's not gonna show us now either. This is not looking good for Team Cold. They do not want this to come down to just Frieza. Even if Frieza comes in, throws out some ultimates, and does some massive damage, he doesn't have the staying power to get through 3 people. And it looks like this is what he's going to have to do to win this match. Ouch.
Jeez.
Can Frieza do it?
This is not good.
He's got
Frieza has a lot of HP to work with.
He does. He has a lot of HP to work with. He's got max power. He could fire off an ultimate. He can fire off a few ultimates in a row, actually. He's got max B1.
He's set up for it, but he's not going to get that chance. This person is just really good at their melee. Very fast, very strong. And
Frieza's missing opportunities, too.
Well, he can fire it off, but dodge potential for that is very high.
No, he's missed a few opportunities that would have been good. He dodged to his side. If he'd launched it right then, he would have had a good chance of hitting. He's just wasting opportunities here. Not many, don't get me wrong. 17 is not giving him a lot of opportunities, but I've seen 2 already that might have worked. And at this point in time, he has to take those risks, or he's lost.
He was looking for a launch combo, which would probably have been the best chance.
True, but 17's not going to give that to him.
No, his melee game is way too high, which is it's infuriating for the opponent's team, because not only is he really good with melee, he constantly charges while in the people's face, having a 2-bar B2, very easy to fire off, very fast, does actually a pretty decent amount of damage, and then a 3-bar move that he can also pull off that does even more damage and has a ridiculously high hit rate.
Ouch, and down he goes. The androids with a dominant win over Team Cold. It was pretty interesting for a while there, until Cell and 17 got on the map. But that's alright. Team Cold has an opportunity to come back next week and try and get another, try and stick in this. So, yeah, on to the next match. The last match of the week. It's the crazy thing with the playoffs is that, they're far more tense, but typically they tend to be a bit shorter. Well, every other week. Next week could actually end up technically being longer. Yeah, just kind of depends on how it all falls. But for the last match of the week, we've got the Gohans versus the Dragonball Warriors. This is going to be a very interesting team because I don't think there's any underdog here, or to be more specific, I think they're both underdogs here. These two teams struggled mightily over the course of the season and fought tooth and nail all the way down to the last week to earn their spot here in the playoffs. So I think both these teams have a lot to prove, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think both these teams are going to be dangerous. I honestly do. Though right now they got to be dangerous to each other. So, Gohans, Dragon Ball Warriors, let's do this.
Father versus son.
Son versus world. Trees won't survive.
I have to feel really bad for pretty much any other living being on this particular planet because of holy crap.
It's a good thing physics don't actually work in this world because
Yeah, I love in almost every single episode at a certain point, it's just like, you can't fire off that move! He'll destroy the world!
No, it won't. People keep saying that.
And then, like, a more powerful move later on in, like, the next season, like, hits the world, and it, like, creates a crater, and that's it.
You know what would be hilarious? It'd be hilarious if the people in Dragon Ball Z aren't insanely powerful. Like, I mean, they can throw energy moves and stuff, and that's kind of cool. But it just turns out they happen to be on a planet where everyone is just ungodly weak. Like, they can't punch super powerful. I could probably punch that hard. But all the people that live there and all the mountains and stuff are made out of, like, paper mache. So that they feel super powerful. Powered up to the very limit. He's at max power.
I was more thinking, well, that is generally the case. Like, I don't think there's actually a race weaker than humans in this universe.
A pool.
Well, I wouldn't normal humans.
A pool. Like, he's a race now, I guess. Spirit Bomb!
No, I mean, like, normal, non-fight capable humans. Not like humans...
Oh.
Like Kirk, basically.
Yeah, no, sure. Hang on, I can come up with one. Kittens.
Yeah, but that's...
Like Poir.
Well, technically, yes, but...
Yeah. I win!
I was more thinking of, like, planetary races.
Doesn't matter, I win!
True.
So far, Gohan tearing early Goku apart. Them dad issues coming out.
Oh! Nice! The old fake Rooney! You think he was dead and then he was just like, psych, Kamehameha later, sucker!
Haha,
Go
son!
get him, Nom!
I'm going to let someone else beat the crap out of you.
They call that mind games.
I didn't know Goku could do those things.
I didn't think he was smart enough either. Didn't think he had the mental dexterity for such things.
Yeah. And he bounced to the ground. What? I'm a commentator. I tell you what happens.
I just think the term "bounced to the ground" is something
an accurate term.
It's like going into like a fight league where they just kind of like, and instead of like, oh man, his head bounced off the pad, it's just like, and he bounced to the ground.
Yeah. What? Look at how well Gohan's doing.
So well against Nam, but Nam is using his Nam action to beat him up with cross arm attack.
Is that how they advertise the action figure? Now with Nam action.
That's what he looks like when he fights. He's just in that sort of like...
Yeah, like the karate chop action.
Always bent arm karate chop.
Like someone's pulling a tab on the back.
With just a flick of some water, he will beat out anyone.
Actually, if you give him water, all his motivation goes away.
It's like crack cocaine for him.
We gave him some water last week. We gave him some water. 2 weeks later, we found him in a hotel room. Water bottles everywhere, on the bed, OD.
Yeah. Did you freaking see Nam? He was, I think, so low in his HP that you couldn't even see the bar, but yeah. I think it was still in his second version. I think that might be a full 10,000 point revive tag right there.
Yep. Well, that's what happens when they're high on that water. They don't feel the pain, man. They don't feel the pain. They just keep going.
That was the closest HP tag I think I've ever seen.
Oh man. Wow. I don't even, my train of thought went blank. I don't know why, for some reason, I was talking about the high on water, and then I was thinking of stupid kids show that we call Apple Sports Candy. It's dumb because it's not candy. And I don't know why, dude. I just lost my train of thought. Hey, everyone in the chat! You want to hate me forever? When you're done with this, Google the music video "We Are Number One" from Lazy Town. It'll get stuck in your head like it did for me for like a week.
Look, I've heard that song. It's a catchy song.
It's too catchy.
I remember the older ones where they went Yar Har Fiddly Dee. Still really good songs. And a lot of people really liked the Cake one for a while.
Oh, that one. Yeah. You know, I never even knew where that came from till last week because, you know, I watched the one video, I had to go see the others. Like, oh, that's where that song comes from. I hate it even more now.
To be honest, good show. I like it a lot. That freaking villain ties it up for everything.
Well, I mean, for kids, sure.
But there's like, there was one part where he like, they were playing like some sort of like soccer thing or some ball thing or whatever. They're bouncing back and forth, and like he like comes out and like the ball rolls away, and he comes up and like picks it up. And he like just holds it with this big shit-eating grin on his face. It's like, you ever hear like wind rush out of a plastic rubber ball? No. And the lady goes like, He goes just right back to his shot with like the bigger shit-eating grin. He goes, would you like to?
I take it back. This show's amazing. Oh man, save Goku! No. Don't tell that to his son. That's the worst thing to say. Oh man, Chi-Chi. Can Chi-Chi do something? Let's take a look at Chi-Chi's build. Super +2, Fighting Spirit, Indignation, Launch Support. I think they want her to be 2. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe here. Actually, no, I think they want her to Ultimate. She's got TNA on. Yeah, I think they want her to Ultimate.
I guess that's one of the best things you can try to do for that character is just hope for those big lucky shots.
Yeah, hope they don't leg sweep her out of it like they just did.
She needs, you know what might be good for her is a few like grabs. I think just getting people away so she can actually be able to charge her stuff might be good.
Unfortunately, that's really hard to get a character to do. You have to literally just rely on an AI to do it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, AI ideas. Like, some characters actually have, like, a pretty quick grab, so they're allowed to really manipulate the field that way.
Down goes Chi-Chi. You just wait. You just wait. They're going to get to the Tenkaichi Bowl, and they're going to be in desperate straits, and Chi-Chi's going to come out, and she's going to be the hope of the team, and she's going to fall flat on her face.
Well, that was a lot of sudden damage. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That was just... Most of his HP is gone.
He's still alive, Gohan. You might want to fix that. No? Oh, okay. That's cool.
Ground versus ceiling. There's no ceiling. I guess it just didn't work.
He didn't have the range. He cast it at the worst time.
He's still up.
Yeah, he is. He can't tag, though. Oh, there he goes. Wow.
That damage was insane. What happened? What does he have that he's dealing out freaking 7,000 hits to just, like, 4 hits that he did did 7,000 or something like that? What happened?
Oh man, I don't know, but future Gohan, who peed in his Cheerios?
What does he have? Does he just have like a full melee build? Is that what's going
future Gohan, attack +2, eternal life, serious, quick, fast. Yeah. So yes, all melee, down to the core, down to the Trunks AI.
That is an impressive period. That is impressive.
Yeah, and Tao's just like, I can be impressive too.
Check these out.
9,500 points of damage and attack, of course.
Nice tag.
And down goes. Wow, a tag combo to finish him off too. He had no chance there.
No.
We've seen some really great tag combos this week.
I've been loving them, to be completely honest.
Oh, he connects! He charged for too long! Oh, I did not know if that was going to make it.
That happened almost instantaneously.
Yeah. And wow.
Didn't even have time to say Kamehameha.
Another one connects again!
Admittedly is a long statement, and it's probably why all of the people who face him is like, that movie's too slow for me.
Wow, Team Gohan, Key +2, Launch Support, Fighting Spirit, Savior, Indignation, Light Body, and Chaozu AI, and he's doing really well right now.
Extremely well. Nice B2s. He doesn't have enough energy to really throw out... Doesn't have enough energy.
Wow. Wow.
Never mind, he has plenty of energy to do lots of things.
He can do whatever he wants.
It's fine, go for it. I believe in you. You can do it.
And, wow. Yeah, the Gohans, they've improved so much. Remember, they were 0-7 at one point. 0-7.
I always feel that the Gohans actually have a really good team. I've yet to see them be dominating, but I've always thought they've been good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I think that's a lot of teams that I feel that they're more like a strong team, but not dominating.
Ooh.
I think I've only seen a few teams that could even come close to such things.
An ultimate, all 5 bars, connects! And down goes Tal. Jeez. Wow, this is not looking good.
Jeez!
Dragon Ball Warriors. Hey, tags!
How many tags? That is terrible! Oh,
this
no!
is so not good.
Dragon Ball Warriors are throwing the towel! Throw in the towel!
Oh, man.
Get Tao's dead body and throw it at them.
They still, Kid Gohan hasn't even stepped on the field yet. This is not good. No, the Gohans were probably one of the most dominating victories of the week against the Dragon Ball Warriors. Dragon Ball Warriors have a lot of work to do. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing boards, figure out what went wrong and how to fix it. And the Gohans are gonna have to figure out how to keep up this kind of momentum, because holy crap. Wow. Well, that is it for week 1 of the playoffs, folks. Next week, they will come back for rounds 2 and 3 if necessary. So what'll happen is every team will have a round 2, and then if any of them need it, we will do round 3s. So by the end of next week, 4 teams will be eliminated, and 4 teams will move on to face their bye-week champions. So yeah. Until then, we'll see you guys then. However, this is the perfect time to get involved. I know I say that every week, but that's because it's true. Like I said, every team has to go back to the drawing board now and figure out what they did right, what they did wrong, and custom tailor it. You could be a part of that process. Go to our forums. The description's in the link below. Link is in the description below. Words. The link is in the description below. Choose a team, get put on that team, and help them prepare for next week. The playoffs are the most tense time of the season, where people fall on a weekly basis and teams need help. So do that, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.